just wrapped up cardio, did about 40 minutes. All right, so gonna go walk the pup. Where is he? Rex, come here, man. Say what's up to the camera. There you go, yeah. You can see that, 2:48. All right, getting ready to start my day. Again, I'm gonna take you guys through my entire fasting day. First, I get up, cardio, walk the pup, get my coffee ready, and then I get on the computer, reply to clients, send out programs, and also communicate with my assistant. The key to a successful fast is to keep your insulin levels down, not to spike your insulin. So things that spike your insulin, anything that consists of calories, anything over 50 calories will basically spike your insulin levels. All right, so just finished with work, getting ready to break my fast. Again, guys, I don't fast every single day. I fast 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And the protocol that I follow, and most of my clients follow, is between 16 to 18 hours of fasting. Right now I'm doing 18 hours. So basically 18 hours of fasting with a 6-hour eating window, also known as the 18-6 fasting protocol. When I'm fasting, I take advantage of it. You know, I stay super productive. I get up in the morning, walk the dog, drink my coffee. I'm on the computer, editing content, answering emails, messaging clients, designing program, and I'm like hyper focused when I'm fasting. Actually, it's studies that actually shows that fasting is very effective when it comes to productivity and helping you stay focused, okay? So let's go break the fast. It is now 2 p.m., which is perfect. I started my fast 8 o'clock, which is normally the time I start fasting, from 8 to 2, which is 18 hours. And then from 2 to 8 is when I'm gonna have all of my meals, usually around 3 meals in a protein shake, averaging between 25 to 2,600 calories. So here we have three whole eggs with some olive oil, about 1 tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil, maybe 1.5. 3 eggs and some salmon. Okay, so it's, no carbs in here. I'm gonna add some vegetables, which will be spinach. I don't like vegetables at all. If you know me, you know I don't like vegetables. But if I do have to eat them, it's gonna be always between spinach, broccoli, not asparagus, I hate that shit, or green beans. I keep it very simple. It's gonna be my very first meal, and then I'm gonna have one more meal before I go to the gym, which will consist of my carbs, all right? Fasting is super effective for fat loss, right? But a lot of people do it incorrectly. What I do is intermittent fasting or time restricted eating. Okay, I'm not fasting every single day of the week. Again, I make a schedule. I have certain days that I fast, and I have certain activities that I do when I fast. So this is not just random. This is very structured. Now, when it comes to the benefits of fasting, there's quite a lot. But the reason I do it is for aesthetic reasons, and also I like the way it makes me feel when I'm fasting. Again, it helps me stay productive. Now, fasting has health benefits, which I'm not really gonna get into today. I'm gonna make a whole separate video. But fasting is great for fat loss, right? When done correctly. All right, when done correctly, you burn fat and not burn any muscle, okay? Fasting helps raise your IGF-1 levels. It helps produces growth hormone, and fasting also helps you look a lot younger, because when you're fasting, there's something called autophagy, which your body is killing off the old cells and reproducing new ones, okay? So while you're fasting, your body is actually using that time to repair itself and creating new cells, all right? What else fasting is good for? Fasting is good for releasing inflammation. As humans, guys, we're not meant to eat every 2 hours a day. Now, when I'm fasting, you have to understand how the body goes about burning fat. Okay, the way your body burns fat is basically, energy in versus energy out. But when you're fasting and the body doesn't have any foods to get the energy from, what happens is once you've depleted your glycogen, when you need energy. So just like as I'm talking to you now, I'm using energy. I'm burning calories. As I'm walking the dog, I'm burning calories. Now, where does the body go to get that stored energy? It goes to my fat stores, which is why it is such an effective way of burning body fat. When done correctly, I have to say that, when done correctly, okay? I implemented into I've been fasting for years, but I just started like a year ago, really making it into a structured way where I'm fasting on certain days throughout the week. I'm doing certain activities during the week, and the other days I'm not fasting. I'm either having a low carb or a high carb day. So it's a combination of carb cycling and fasting at the same time. It allows me to drop body fat really quickly, right? It's very sustainable. I have no problem going to a restaurant and breaking my fast. I don't really restrict myself from certain foods, but you know, I do follow a certain structure as far as how I'm gonna go about eating on a daily basis, okay? So it allowed me to actually, you know, burn fat, stay lean year round. Getting ready to have my pre-workout meal. This is my second meal out of 4. Well, 3 actual meals plus protein shake is what I have during my fasting days. Second meal going down. Here you see some sweet potatoes and some lean ground beef. This is 8 ounces, which ranges around like 40, 45 grams of protein, plus the sweet potatoes, which is about 40 grams, 50 grams of carbs, okay? And maybe 10 grams of fat. All right, just got back from the gym, did a monster back and delt session. Almost forgot to film my post-workout shake for you guys. This is 2 scoops of whey protein with some ice, 5 grams of creatine, and what else? And half a cup or a cup of spinach. This counts as a meal, and it counts towards my overall protein requirement for the day. I normally have around 200 grams of protein on my fasting days, which is plenty of protein for me to actually build lean muscle mass and sustain it as I drop body fat. So yeah, so third meal, and I have one more meal. It is 6:50, so I'm gonna have my last meal around like 8 p.m. and then that'll be it. All right, guys, getting ready to conclude today's 4 days of eating on my fasting day. I'm about to have my final meal. It is now close to 8 p.m., 7:59. An hour and a half later, I'm having my last meal. Here we have some salmon, 8 ounces of salmon with the sweet potato waffles I showed you earlier. I like to have my carbs. I like to have my carbs around my workouts during my fasting days because I want to take full advantage of them, especially when it comes to putting on lean muscle mass and preserving it. You need carbs, right? But knowing exactly when to implement these carbs is going to be key to you actually dropping body fat and putting on lean muscle mass, which is going to result to a leaner and more aesthetic physique, right? And also you're going to optimize fat loss if you do it properly. Okay, so I hope you guys learned a few things from this video. I'm going to get into I'm going to get into fasting on another video to kind of explain exactly how fasting works when it comes to fat loss and the benefits of it as well. I have a full video on my website explaining everything. So if you click the description, there will be a link that takes you to that video explaining exactly how to actually go about reaching your fitness goals with zero restrictions, and that is done through fasting and carb cycling, which is the exact method I implement into my nutrition, my nutrition protocol, and also my clients as well. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.